Check this out. We've been looking forward to this throughout the morning. It is Dr. Leman's newest book, Education a la Carte, available now to help parents take a guesswork out of choosing the best schools and type of education for your child, because, of course, education is not one size fits all. Dr. Leman is joining us to talk about what we need to know about public schools, charter schools, online schooling, homeschooling. There are so many options out there that for a parent who's trying to really do their best, it can be a little bit overwhelming to make these choices.
It is. That's why I like the title, Education a la Carte, because it's like going in a restaurant and figuring out, well, I want this and I want that. Take the homeschoolers, for example. You might be homeschooling your kid. We have tons of kids from homeschool that went into Leman Academy of Excellence down in Tucson. But, you know, maybe Mrs. Smith is a great science teacher. And so 2 days a week, you send her over to Mrs. Smith's house, okay? You form co-ops within even homeschooling. If your kid has a musical talent, wants theater arts, does it make much sense to send them to the public school who cut that budget to the bone?
Completely, yeah.
So there's science academies, and you know, the greater Phoenix Valley is blessed with a lot of great charter schools, okay?
So what would you tell a parent that's going to go and check out one of these charter school campuses, because they've got to vary so dramatically based on the philosophy and also how that's executed?
Oh, number one, do you want to go there? Are you comfortable? Were you greeted? We meet kids. We meet the ankle biters at the curb when they come. And our people are so impressed that our administrators are out there. Parents are concerned about safety today, Olivia.
Yes, very much so.
That's huge. And then here's the key, parent. Is that classroom teacher in authority? In most schools, we say, oh, have a great year. We love you. You're such a good teacher. Oh, one more thing. Let me have your wrists. And we tie them behind them, and they don't give them any authority. That will never work, public school people. Listen to me. You really need to put authority in the classroom. So rigor. Is there rigor in the classroom? Are the expectations high for your kids? We've dumbed down a lot. We're 27th and 28th internationally in science and math.
That's shameful.
It is shameful. So you're the best teacher, parent. Nobody knows your kid like you do. And so their birth order, their inclination, are they interested in people, data, or things? There's three areas. And so some kids should probably go to a charter school that has emphasis on math or science or whatever. And there's even sports academies. So there's, you know, Cinderella, you know, her foot made it just right. But you know, one shoe just doesn't fit everybody today.
And I guess you have to be very honest with yourself, because what your expectations are or what you were hoping your child might be like may not be really what your child is like, right? So you got to kind of put some of your ego to the side, I imagine, when you're assessing the needs of your child.
I think you do. I mean, I wrote a book called Making Children Mind Without Losing Yours. It sold over 1 million copies.
We've got it in paperback right here.
Oh, it's a wonderful book. It's already on the bestseller list, I'm glad to say. But the principles that I've written about for years, like vitamin E, encouragement, is so important for parents to understand. A quick example, kid brings home 5 A's on a report card. What does the traditional parent say? Oh, we are so proud of you. Oh, I'm calling Grandma and Aunt Martha right now. Here's $10.
Let me put it on Facebook.
Yeah, here's $10. So that's the reward and praise we normally do. Let me show you how we do it at Leman Academy of Excellence. Wow, 5 A's. Honey, it looks like all that hard work you put in really paid off. Congratulations. And guess what, parent? You just saved $10.
Put it towards the college fund, why don't you? Dr. Leman, as we wrap up, I mean, we're maybe a month or two into the school year, depending on the school districts here. What would you suggest for parents to keeping them on track with the homework and also making sure that you're touching base with the teacher without being too in your face all the time?
Well, you said it. Checking with that parent. Most schools you can go online, see what assignments are. And a little checklist for kids. Some kids aren't naturally organized. I'm a baby of the family. I need help. I marry a firstborn who is, she would iron the couch if you gave her an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But if you got one of those kids that needs some help, different colored folders for assignments, things like that, don't do work for them. Typical parents. Hey, would you knock that off? I'm trying to finish your report. Don't do that. That doesn't help your kid.
I'm building your volcano right now. Get out of my way.
You know what? And I've heard parents say, well, Ralph did help a little bit. Yeah, he's an engineer. The project looked like an engineer did it.
Dr. Leman, thank you so much. Of course, we can go on your website. We can find out more about the academies. There will be one in the Valley as of next school year. And get the book in the meantime.
And downloads, 1.3 million downloads on birthorderguy.com. They're podcasts, they're free.
It's the best.
Yeah,
thank you. Good
You're
to
welcome.
see you.